Hey, viewers and viewresses, my name is General Red Strategist, and welcome back to
Hang on a minute, he didn't give us a bloody countdown that time. Bloody hell, I was waiting for a countdown. It never happened.
Okay,
You just
well,
went
here's your
straight to
countdown, Phil. 10, 9, 8 for the thousand. There we go. Right.
We're Sir. And last time we were in Sir, we were with Connor and we did the blind bowl challenge. And we did a hell of a lot better than we did the first time.
We did
We
indeed.
did really quite well. And we managed to get some food and stuff. Eventually, this time, we didn't die from being killed by a robot. No, we did die from hunger.
Yes.
I think last time we got killed by a robot. Well, I remember the first time we ran out of food and we were dying from hunger, but we actually got killed by a robot before we died from hunger.
What? Yes.
But this time we managed to just die from hunger because we just couldn't. We had the worst luck. We had villagers that just did not have any food in it.
Indeed.
Or very food that was like, look at you got haggis straight away there. What the fuck's going on here?
I think this might actually be the same map now that I think about it. I've just
Oh my god!
loaded back in.
We could have gone to this fucking house then and got the
Yeah.
haggis.
Okay, well, consider this the practice run before next time. No.
Yeah,
It'd have to
blindfold
be a new
challenge
map.
part 3. No, of course, next time you're doing the blindfold and death challenge.
Yes.
So you have to put some earplugs in your ears and then put them on. Yeah, and then I
See.
don't know how we're going to communicate to you.
Yeah. See, I thought it was a bit weird actually that I had this map, but as soon as I loaded in, it had the icons over there for pick up that device piece, as though it just started, even though we hadn't actually generated it
Yeah.
fresh. Yeah, it's because it's the same fucking map from the bloody challenge, isn't it?
Yeah,
And,
I think it is.
yes. There
well.
you go. I just forgot
Now
to
then,
delete
Andrew,
it.
how goes your day?
My day goes. Very
Good day?
goes day. Yes, indeed, it's a good day.
Yeah, and it's been weather's been pretty decent.
Indeed, it
Actually.
has.
Yeah,
It's quite
I
sunny.
think spring is finally springing.
Spring
Because
is
it
sprung.
Yes, date in the video. It is the 1st of March. I know. Can you believe? Oh, it's St David's Day, isn't it?
Is it? Oh.
It's the Welsh patron saint's day.
Ah, we don't care about the Welsh now,
Don't
do
care
we?
about the Welsh. No, no. So, now then, interesting topic I've been thinking about is I think maybe there's some sort of relation to this in the past, but I was thinking about activities that we've done that are not like common activities, not things we go and do football and rugby and all that. No, common activities. But is there some activities that you've done, whether they be exercise activities or just simple activities that you've done in the past that not common ones? So, if I pull up an example that I've done with my family, because I got it from Father's Day for my dad once, we did an escape room.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we did an escape room. We went to because I got it as a Father's Day gift. It'll be interesting. It was over in Liverpool, and there was it was a Wild West theme type escape room, and we gave it a try, and it was really fun. It really fun having to work. So we get an hour. We got an hour, so we got a nice 60 minutes to try and they would give you hint if you really were stuck. They would give you hints. So we did pretty well. It was like the first room where you have to it was a locked door, and we obviously had to find clues and things to try and work out how to get past the door. And there were number puzzles and clues to things. And then we went into a bigger room, and then we did that. Well, that was difficult. There was loads of puzzles that were really had to get you thinking. Luckily, because of all the sort of video games I played with puzzle related things, there were some things that helped, and weirdly enough I think there's a puzzle in there that was that I saw something similar in Portal.
All right.
So I remember saying to my family, I know how to do this.
Yeah.
I've seen this in
Just give me the portal gun, and then I'll solve it.
Yeah, we managed to finish in 59 minutes and 57 seconds.
Whoa, you were close then.
Got out, yeah. We
Yes.
managed to do it, but we got out and we did it, and we did really well. We found that really fun. Yeah. Escape room. There's various events you can do all over, but there's all sorts of different ones. There is like a samurai one, but yeah, we decided to go Wild West, and it was I didn't know what to expect out of it. Because obviously there's those flash games where you can do like escape room games, isn't there?
Indeed.
But I thought, let's try it for real. And my dad really enjoyed it. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how my dad would react to it, whether he'd like it, but he loved it. And my mum did as well. And we managed to actually solve it with the clues in the room. But yeah, we had a really fun time with the escape room. But yeah, that's what I'm sort of meaning with things. So can you
So
pull
things
something?
are a bit, So that's actually quite a tough one. What have I done before that's like not necessarily like super dynamic, but something just not very common?
Yeah, like that.
Oh God, right, I'm really having to dredge through my mind. I mean, I'm thinking like, I mean, this may feel like I'm just sort of drawing on probably topics I've talked about in the past with like going on when I've been on holiday and we've done interesting things.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, like, have I?
So.
Yeah, and so I mean, like, one of my thoughts, for example, was I could talk about some of the interesting locations I've been swimming before in my life.
You see, that's good because swimming's still a sort of activity, and sometimes there are some really cool places, aren't there?
Swimming is like a common activity. It's not the swimming bit in itself that's unusual. It's just I remember, like, for example, one holiday where we went to Greece, and we took one of these like boat tours that goes around the Greek islands in the Ionian, and we went swimming off the island of Scorpios, which is sort of, if you don't really know, then you might think, okay, what's interesting about that? Basically, it's like a privately owned island that was owned by this guy called Aristotle Onassis, who was this Greek shipping magnate.
I remember this, yeah.
Back in the 60s, he was like mega fucking
episode,
rich.
The Ionian Islands episode.
Yes,
but
indeed.
but it's still interesting.
Yeah, there's that. Then there's like other like island tour things on the island of Kefalonia, which are always quite interesting. Going down to like cave systems and things like that, where basically there's like on the island of Kefalonia, I forget the name of the cave, but it's like this big cave that's like got an underground lake in it, and you can literally like get in a rowing boat and they'll take you out across it for a bit. And so I can remember that. Like, I mean, they're not exactly sort of dynamic activities, but certainly unusual, not like everyday things.
No, that fits. No, that fits in what I was mostly saying, because
indeed,
I know that something I never want to do is like the cave diving.
Oh no, absolutely
Oh God,
not.
yeah, especially if you because there's been things where people have got trapped.
God, yeah.
No, so it gives you the fear.
No, it does, yeah.
But yeah, that's interesting. Swimming in places is always good. Obviously, there's a default. I went to the beach, or we got a villa with our own pool.
Yeah.
But no, that's when you go out into little islands like that and have a swim around like deep and things like that.
Yeah.
There is something that we've done together as an interesting event, but it was when we were a lot younger, and we had a friend with me, paintballing.
Oh yeah, paintballing. Yeah, it's not something you
do
do every day. Yeah.
No, it's not. Yeah, we went. It was when we were a lot younger. We went paintballing with together, and I brought a friend as well.
Yeah, there's three of us. That's right.
Oh, it was fun. That
it was.
I did it because it's my birthday. It was my
that's
birthday
right,
thing.
Yeah.
And I got a gun with more pellets than everyone else because it was my birthday. And you got to. There was one moment where I was the last one on our team.
Oh yes.
And I thought, oh shit, and I just got absolutely pelted.
Yeah.
But you have to sort of hide because there's like mounds and things and tires and things to hide behind and try and shoot. That was quite fun.
It was.
We had one issue. My friend, there was a moment where one of the other team came up really close to him and shot him, and it shot him right in his hand.
Ow.
And he got. Oh, I remember he took his glove off and he had a massive welt on his hand.
Well, things like technically with paintball guns, you're not supposed to shoot people from within a certain distance technically, because obviously it's like air pressure, propulsion, so it can hurt. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why you're tooled up. There were safe areas which you could go in.
Yeah.
I think it's usually to get more ammo.
Indeed.
But yeah, it's just about being a bit tactical, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Even though my poor friend got really hurt on his hand.
Yeah. Oh dearie me.
But I do remember because I think when you got pelted, that's it. You were out, and you had to hold your gun in the air and say, "Yep, that's it, I'm out." And I remember when I was the last one on the team, and I was just like, "Oh no."
I see no regulations though that nobody really sort of always abided by that rule. Everyone just kept going.
Yeah, there was that as well. The funny thing was, because it was my birthday, they wanted me to wear a silly dress.
Oh yeah, they did.
I remember that. They wanted me to put on a dress.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, because you're like of that age where you're too embarrassed to do it.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah.
But that was fun. Yeah, that was when we were very. And most of my birthdays have been bowling. Now, I know bowling's more common, but I used to do that for every single bloody birthday.
Yeah.
I was always 10-pin bowling. Or would it be Crown Green? No, 10-pin bowling. Yeah, that was... and I always had the... bit of cheating. I did have the gutters up.
Oh, yeah, the gutters up. Oh, the truth comes out here, ladies and gentlemen.
But
Phil's a gutter bowler.
Talking about that, actually, I have tried Crown Green. I tried it, actually, with my... when I was very... went with my granddad on my dad's side, who's long dead now. But he used to love Crown Green bowling, and he took me once, and I thought I'd give it a try. It's very interesting. You just got a jack ball which you roll first, and you've got to get your balls as close as possible. So I have tried Crown Green.
Yeah.
But it is a very old person's sort of activity.
Yeah.
It's like bingo.
Oh yeah, indeed, yeah. Whenever I see bowling greens, things like that, it's usually always old people on
It
them.
is, isn't it? They're retired. They've got nothing else to do that day. Well, I suppose it's good because obviously when you might lose your significant other, and you might get very lonely. So it's
Yeah.
good for they to go out to these events and bingo halls and things just to bridge
Yes.
as well, just to try and get some friends so they
Yeah.
can they've got someone and they've got an activity to do to go out, keep them happy rather than being stuck in the house and go, oh, at 3 o'clock today I'm going off to do some crown green bowling. Yeah. So it keeps the mind active as well, to stop any Alzheimer's or dementia.
Yes. My grandmother on my dad's side, I think she has like get together with a load of people and they just play Scrabble.
That's what that's what I'm going to do when I get older. It's good. Just
play Scrabble.
No doubt. We'll maintain our friendship for a long time. We'll just us two in the bingo halls.
In the bingo hall.
I can just imagine us going, what was that?
What was that? Hey, what?
2 fat ladies? What? Oh,
That's a bit rude.
Yeah. Oh, 88. Yeah, I've got that one.
Oh dear. I'm trying to rack my brains.
I'm trying to rack my brains for when I've been on holiday.
Yeah. 'Cause holidays, are usually good ones where you'll have done interesting things. Like you've been whitewater rafting, haven't you, before?
Oh God! Good. Oh, how did I not bring that one up? Thank you for bringing that one up. Yes, we have been whitewater rafted. Yeah, we were. It was back in 2008. We went on a family trip to the US in the Colorado, Montana, Wyoming regions. So it's a sort of outback area. And yes, we did try water. My mum hated it, but we tried whitewater rafting.
Yeah.
And it was fun. It took ages because we were on the flat river for a while until we actually got to the rapids bit. But it was fun. Just like trying to and obviously with the instructor as well. But yeah, whitewater rafting. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I really did enjoy.
I'm sure I've seen a photograph of you and you were doing it, and like, the rest of your family is sat there like smiling for the camera, and then there's just you in the corner like.
Yes, there's also the one where you've seen the famous one. It's my mum, and she's like a mouth wide open, she's shit scared.
Yeah.
As is my sister. I think my sister had the same sort of impression. But yeah, that was really fun. It was a fun trip altogether in the US as well.
Yeah.
Something I'd like to try.
Go on.
Event laser tag.
Oh, laser tag. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. That's one of those sort of events that sounds really interesting.
Aye.
We have like a little circle thing, don't you, with a little bit of paper inside it, and if it gets hit,
yeah,
you're out.
Indeed.
A bit like Takeshi's Castle. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
But
I'm trying to think. God, is there anything really unusual that I've done before? Obviously, apart from the ones I mentioned earlier.
What about when you're younger? I know it wasn't as common because you didn't always get to see it going on a bouncy castle.
Yeah.
That's. Did you do that when you were younger?
Yeah, definitely did that a couple of times.
Yeah, when you go on a bouncy castle.
It's uncommon. Yeah. Not exactly. I'm trying to think. Like, really, is there something else?
Funny thing is, my cousin, he's got when he first worked, he had his own bouncy castle business.
All right.
Yeah, and was basically rented them out to people.
Oh.
So he'd come and set them up and everything. But yeah, that was always fun for people. For when you're young, it's the sort of thing you used to love.
Yeah.
Oh God, do you know what I remember? One of my birthday sessions when we went bowling, I remember we went to Frankie and Benny's. Now, I'm not sure how common I think Frankie and Benny's might be a UK thing, but it's basically a big Italian sort of fast foodie restaurant thing.
I feel like Frankie and Benny's might be not just UK. I feel like I've heard people in America, for example, talk about it.
Frankie, I don't think I have, but if there are Americans, let us know. But I remember we got a massive 16-inch pizza.
Oh. Yeah.
And it was absolutely enormous because it was for all of us.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a fun little time.
Indeed. Yeah, I'm really trying to rack my brains. Like, is there anything like particularly excitingly weird?
Okay, have you lived a boring life or something?
I know. I'm starting to think if I lived a real boring life or something here.
There must be some events.
There will be. I just don't remember them very well. Let me think.
Is it like an ultimate birthday that you've had where you've done a fun activity?
There will be. I'm telling you now, and I've just forgotten what it was.
Not what it was.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. It's put me right on the spot. This one has.
Interesting activities. Obviously, we've done many times where we've been to museums. Obviously, that's a big thing. We've done that. Museums are not always. I suppose it's a lot. Some people don't like museums. and some people, which to be honest, I don't understand. I mean, all the culture and things you can see from being in a museum.
We don't speak of those people.
Yeah, we don't speak of those people. But yeah, we've got whole episodes dedicated to museum trips and everything.
Yeah, we have.
So you can watch that to see more.
Indeed, yes. Yeah, what else? I think, like, for example,
we can expand it to be a bit more common.
Yeah,
activities.
A bit more common activities.
If you want to include those.
I'm trying to remember.
Because obviously, I did one where I went because I've been skiing quite a bit, haven't I?
Yeah,
but
you
again,
have.
we've got a Sir episode on that where I've talked about my skiing.
When was the last time you
holidays.
went mini golfing, Phil?
Mini golfing.
I'm trying to
my
remember
God!
myself.
I have not been mini golfing. In fact, I think the last time I went mini golfing was actually when we were on holiday and we decided to go to a mini golf course. Oh, it's so fun! I miss mini golf actually.
Yeah, a good course. It's really, really good stuff.
I'm
trying to think.
That's something. Maybe when you next come up, maybe we should try and find a mini golf area around us and have a go again. You're too old. Oh, fuck off! Anyone can play mini golf.
I have vague memories. I think in my teenage years of a mini golf course in Lytham St Anne's that we went on. That was a good
fancy one there.
Yeah, it will have
But
been.
it's always fun because you always get little obstacles, like there's little windmills that you have to go under the windmill, or there's like 3 holes and one of them's false. And then one interesting golf course I read about, I think it was in the US. When you get to the final hole, the ball actually goes into the sea and dissolves, and it is actually fish food.
Really?
So the fish can eat it. Yeah.
Weird.
So that's really clever and environmentally friendly. Yeah.
Interesting.
But it's all mini golf courses. I always used to love those so much. I remember when we go on holiday when we were younger, and we would say to our parents, "Oh, it's a mini golf. Can we go and play?" And they'd let us in, and you'd have a good time.
Aye. Yeah, I was like, remember like really old family holidays where we go to places like Centre Parks, and you always have like the sports halls and things they'd have where you get like on the badminton courts or whatever. They were always a little bit of fun. Not exactly super uncommon or unusual, but
no, but we're extending it now, so it don't matter. How can I forget? I went to Cadbury World.
Oh yes, you did.
I went to Cadbury World. Yeah, that was a trip. Yeah,
yes.
We've got to. They don't do it now, but at the time there were like little intervals where they'd give you free chocolate.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore. And then there was a bit where you actually went to the factory bit, and they gave you a little plastic cup with hot chocolate in it. Oh,
nice.
It was insane.
Yeah.
It was just like when you drunk it, it was like, oh my god, and when you got to the end, I think you definitely got sick of chocolate.
Yeah.
At the end, but yeah, you could see because it was like you could see like the conveyor belts, and they were like packing like the double deckers and the whispers and everything, and you could see them being packed in the boxes and when the machines going out and going, wow, that's going to be going off to a shop soon.
Yeah. Actually, now I have thought of something that is kind of a bit unusual.
Yes.
I think it's because I was looking back on my childhood and I wasn't like remembering too much. But university years, when I was in undergraduate, and I joined a clay pigeon shooting society.
Yeah, you did.
Very unusual sport.
That is. Not many people do that at all. Clay pigeon shooting. Yeah.
Indeed. Only ever went a couple of times with them, but yeah, it was good fun.
Because booths got in your way, didn't it?
Yeah, most of the time when I was working. Yeah, part time and all that.
I think that's one of the events, isn't it, in the Olympics, in the shooting. I think it's a clay pigeon one. Yeah, it's. How many did you manage to hit?
Well, when the clay is just sort of moving directly ahead of you, it's actually quite easy to sort of get them when it's going in a straight line. But when it's sort of like a curving one where it like goes horizontally across in front of you, that's actually quite challenging to hit. So, yeah.
It sounds really interesting though.
Indeed.
I remember in university they did all sorts of. Oh dear, robots, piss off.
Yeah.
They did all sorts of. I think in mine there was a cheese and wine society.
Yeah. Cheese and wine.
It was interesting. Yeah, you always had these events that would that you could join when you're in university, and moments as well. That was. I'm trying to think of others. Yeah, I can't believe you forgot about the clay pigeon shooting.
I completely forgot. It slipped my mind entirely.
Have you ever been have you ever tried a hot tub?
Yes, I have. I remember actually. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, it would have been about sort of Late 2000s, family holiday in Greece. One of the villas we went to did technically have an outdoor jacuzzi.
Oh, did it? Oh, yeah, it's
Like a
nice.
swimming pool. Yeah.
We had one in America when we went. We rented a log cabin, and
Yeah.
it came with a hot tub. Ooh, it's a bit of niceness.
The only thing with it was because obviously it's Greece, it's a Mediterranean climate, so it's very hot. Sometimes you would get flipping insects that would crawl into it and frigging kill themselves by accident.
Oh, God.
So you'd have to clean like one time I remember just like walking down, there's like a frigging dead praying mantis floating in it and stuff like that.
Oh no!
Yes.
Poor,
No, actually, I don't
poor
know if it died or if it like, just lost consciousness. So we scooped it out, put it on, then eventually it like woke up again and it just crawled off.
woke up, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the praying mantis, isn't it? It's the female praying mantis basically kills the male one after she has sex with him. Yeah.
Indeed. Yes.
It's a funny thing about the praying mantises,
A
but
bit like spiders as well. Yeah.
yeah, spiders do that as well. It's funny because really, with a hot tub, what you want it to be is be absolutely freezing outside, snow on the ground, everything just absolutely freezing, and you oh god, it's so cold, and then you get in,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like that. And then when you get up, like when you right, I think it's time to get out, and you rise up out the hot tub. Actually, no.
No.
Yeah.
I think I had some friends at A level who were on what course were they on? I think they were like on one of the science courses, and they did like a field trip to Iceland, and they did that. It's like hot tub out in the middle of the snow.
Oh yeah, it's really good. Yeah, we did it. There was a pool. There was a swimming bath that we went to in Germany, and there was snow on the ground, and there was an outdoor section which went into a hot pool sort of section.
Yeah.
And you kept going, and you challenged yourself. How long could you stay out in the snow before you had to come back into the hot tub? You're like, you walked out and you just stood there, in just your swimming shorts, and you're like, right, here we go. Let's see how long.
Yeah.
And then it would start, and you'd be like, oh god. Oh god! It's getting really cold now. It's getting really cold. Oh, and then you just like jump back in.
Yeah.
Because it was like like -3.
Indeed. Yes. Oh,
someone. I bet there'll be someone out there who's challenging. Is like, do you not want to come in? It's like, no. You're going to be getting fucking hypothermia soon.
Nope, I'm all right.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
If they start taking off clothes, then you're like, oh shit, get in.
Yeah, get him in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
dear.
that's about if someone suffers from hypothermia and you rescue them, do not immediately put them into a hot bath or something.
No.
That will actually make everything worse.
Yes.
You've got to warm them up slowly, blankets on and things like that for people with hypothermia.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was always a fun little thing. That also reminds me, the sandcastle. That was an interesting.
Oh, in Blackpool, yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun little water park. That.
Indeed, yes. I don't know what it is. I've probably said to you before about how I don't know why, but I have a fascination for the design of water parks with all like the slides and lazy rivers and main pools and things
They're
like
cool,
that.
aren't they?
They are cool. Yeah. Especially, I just love looking at like schematic maps of them, things like that. So, like if you go to the website for some of the centre parks places, you can like find maps of the subtropical swimming paradise. I don't know why, but I just find them really fascinating to look at. It's a weird fixation. It's weird. But I love it.
They are interesting because the way they're designed as well. You have all sorts of various features like wave pools as well.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been to theme parks, haven't we, as well?
We have.
Yeah, theme park is a
Blackpool Pleasure Beach. That was the one that me and you went to. Yeah.
Still,
I've been to.
we've always been better. At least it's better. At least we never tried Action Park.
Oh, God.
Oh dear. Yes, that's one you don't want to try.
I've been to Camelot as well. That was another high school trip. That was.
I've been to Camelot. A high school trip, unreal.
Yeah.
Mind you, I can't say anything because when we took a high school trip to Paris, we went to Disneyland. So
there you go.
Was,
I've never actually been to a Disneyland before.
Yeah, we went to the Paris one. But it's freezing. It was February.
Do you know actually a theme park that I always wanted to go to as a kid but never did? We never got a chance. Oh, go on.
Hang on. Is it going to be the same one that I wonder if because there's a certain theme park that I would like to go to that I've never been.
Okay.
When I was a kid, is it going to be the same one?
Right. Okay. Should we do like a 3, 2, 1 and we both say it at the same time and see if it's the same one?
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Legoland.
Oh,
no,
okay.
It's not the same.
So it's different.
Yeah.
So you Lego. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, Legoland would be really good. Although the problem is that. I don't think you can really go because it is very much for young people.
It is, yeah.
But yeah, I do want to go to Alton Towers.
Yeah. Indeed. And the thing is, you'd have an excuse, Phil, because you could get your niece and take her up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
So you're not really doing it for her; you're doing it for
ring
yourself.
I'll ring you up and say, guess what, Andrew? I'm taking my niece to Legoland.
No.
Could you not take me as well?
I'll dress up as a child.
Yeah.
Pretend I'm actually, 6 years old.
The only issue is our closest Legoland's quite a way. It's in Windsor.
Is, yeah, it's a way off. Yeah.
So that'd have to be a trip, but that could be an idea. Yeah, you give me some idea there, but I won't mention it to you because you'll be like, I want to tag along.
I want to go to Legoland.
Alton Towers. Yeah, I was going to say Alton Towers, but Camelot unfortunately is closed down now.
It has, yeah. When did it close down? It was quite a few years ago now, wasn't it?
Yeah, I would say about 2006 or 7.
Yeah. I can only remember, I think, 2 rides that I went on at that one. There was the Dragon Flyer, which was like a very basic sort of coaster.
Oh yeah.
And then I think I remember going on the Log Flume as well.
The Log Flume.
Yeah.
Well, we went to Pleasure Beach and we did Valhalla.
Oh,
Valhalla
yes.
was fun.
That was fun.
But you have to say it's actually get absolutely soaking wet.
Yeah, you do.
And we also went on the Iron Brew one, which went backwards.
Oh yeah, like a loop-de-loop. Yeah.
Yeah, a loop-de-loop. But yeah, the Valhalla one was really fun. Because you get absolutely soaked in it.
Yeah, you do.
I've been to water parks when we've been on holiday as well. There've been some water parks we've been. There was one water park that had like a giant chessboard, and you can actually play chess. Yeah, that was fun. So you could just sit there playing chess with these massive pieces.
Was that a water park in the UK or was that abroad?
No, it was abroad.
Abroad. Okay.
Might be when we went to Brittany.
Okay.
Over in France.
I was going to say, if it was a UK-based one, you could probably literally Google like list of water parks in the UK, and there's probably a Wikipedia page that lists a load of them. You could probably then find which one it was.
Yeah, there was one water park we had where it was tiled ground and it was super hot and the ground was boiling. Ooh. So you were running on your feet to the water slide to get onto the wetness of the stairs that lead up to the slide. You're like, and you're like, it's like when you're on the beach, all the hot sand, and then you jump in the sea. Oh.
Indeed. Yeah, so it's almost like a bit of a design thing that does.
I know, it's silly, isn't it?
Indeed.
But I must admit, there were some times where I went up to the top and finally got to the water slide, and I looked down and I was like, oh, do I want to do this?
Yeah.
And then you're sitting there, and obviously there's a queue, and there's the guy there who waits, because there's like a traffic light. Obviously waiting for the person who's gone in to hit the bottom. So the traffic light goes green and then you can go.
Yeah.
And I remember one of them, I was shit scared. Ooh. And I was in this queue and I was going, and I couldn't go back down. No. Because there was a queue behind me. I was
You're committed.
Do this.
Yeah.
And then I got into because the first part of a water slide is there's that central pod. Where you don't move, and all the water's rushing down the slide, and I'm looking into the darkness. I'm like, fuck, and the light is still red, and I'm like, and the lifeguard is there, and obviously still waiting. I'm like, shit. Oh, I don't know. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. I'm like, oh god, and then it went green. It's like, yeah, you go.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh god, and I went, and you just go down. And it's just like there are moments where it's complete darkness, and you're like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then sometimes it's a bit light, because there's like some glass in there or something, or a bit of plastic.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of water slides where it gets dark and you can't see, because something about that just makes you think, no thanks. Because it's like really similar, it's just the idea of being in a water-filled enclosed space.
It is
no
freaky.
Thanks. Yeah.
But thankfully, it does go through pretty fast. You sort of that twisting, turning, darkness, light, twist, turn, and then you hit the bottom pool, and you just eject it out, and you're like, I remember when I got flung out into the pool at the bottom, I was like, oh, thank God. I was like, and then I was like, oh my God, thank God for that. Yes. And I was like, I got out of the pool, and I think my dad was there. And says, "You want to go again?" No.
Yeah, no. Just no. Yeah. It's fine, I've experienced it once, don't need to experience it again.
And then they just went to the pool with the famous mushrooms that spill the water over the tops and come down. You remember those? Yeah, those were always fun.
I do remember those. Yeah. Again, one of the many reasons why I'm fascinated by water park design, with all the weird features and water spouts and all kinds of stuff.
Well, the one that's really about the sandcastle must amaze you is the famous big coconut.
Oh yeah, the big bucket.
Yeah. For those who don't know, our one, the one that's near me, the water park that's near me, it's got the default, like there's a big slide, and there's also like a skateboard ramp type thing slide where you go up and down. But there's this sort of like house thing where it's got like water guns in it, which you can spray other people with, and it's got all sorts of water guns around the side, so you can just spray. But the main feature of it is on top of it is a gigantic coconut.
Yeah.
Now, this gigantic coconut fills up with water, and it just fills until it gets right to the brim. It takes ages. I think it's about half an hour for it to fill from empty to the top. And so it fills and fills and fills, and then it starts getting to the brim. And you notice, because water starts spilling over the side of the coconut, and everyone rushes like mad
to get
to it, because you can see it starting to, all the water's coming over the side as it's filling to the brim, and then it tips.
Yeah.
And it goes all over the people, and they love it.
Yeah.
And then it obviously rights itself and starts filling up again.
The thing is, though, I always think with that thing, and this is a really adult thing to think about,
Yeah.
more like the energy bill is to like basically run that, because the thing is you have to like
weird.
pump the water up, obviously, into it to fill it up again. Yeah.
Andrew, that's really strange, because the next thing I was about to think about is I wonder what the water bill would be.
Yeah.
For this sort of like,
The bills on it. Yeah.
What would be the water bill for a water park?
Indeed.
Oh my God, you wouldn't want to know. You wouldn't want to know.
No.
It would be tens of thousands of pounds. Especially with that's pumping water up into that.
Yeah. And not just obviously the water bill, but like say the electric bill as well, because obviously you have to like run, drains, filters, things like that throughout it to keep it clean.
You wouldn't want to know. It's like the wave pool as well.
Yeah.
I forget how a wave pool, how does it generate the wave? I think there's little like fans underneath, isn't there?
Something like that. I imagine there's
waves.
like a sort of system where maybe it has like a fan system or some kind of like belt that like moves, and then it like makes the water move above it.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah,
but the energy bill, you will want to know.
No.
It's like the thing they say that if you have to ask for the insurance on like a Ferrari or something, you can't afford it.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
indeed.
But yeah, water parks are always fun. I've done a few when I've been on holiday. I've done a few here in the UK, and I always find it better than like default swimming pools. You know, like you get in a gym or something, which is just like a pool with that's it, where you swim up and down.
Water parks are better and much more fun. I mean, then again, gym pools aren't really meant for so much fun as they are exercise. Yeah.
Exercise, that's what I always find weird about the gym is the fact. Okay, yeah, they've got things like protein bars and things, but my gym has got in the back packets of crisps.
Fatty
What's
foods.
that doing in a gym?
Sugary stuff.
Yeah, very famous for being packets of crisps. Famous for being healthy. Yeah. And there's like little sweets as well. It's like, okay, protein bars I can understand.
Yeah.
But
well, it's business, Phil. What you got to do is you got to get all these people exercising, burning the calories, to suddenly get very hungry and just grab the first thing there, so they get more calories, so then they come back and do more exercise and pay more membership fees.
Luckily mine doesn't have it. I know that some gyms have vending machines, but you're like, I think you feel like you can treat yourself. You're like, oh, I've done a fantastic session. Right, let me go and get this Kit Kat out of the vending machine.
We're going to get 3 big Kit Kat chunkies.
Yeah, 3 big Kit Kat chunkies. Go. I shouldn't have had that. Right, no. I'm gonna have to go and burn that off now. back upstairs to the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. You probably could do that. You probably could, because if you were like in the gym all day, because you're burning off so much, you could probably you could probably eat everything in.
Well, I don't know. Oh, you ever cut off a bit there, Phil? Just want to try saying that again.
Oh, sorry. I do apologise. I do. I'm just saying that if you spent the whole day in the gym, constantly exercising and everything, I reckon you could eat everything in the vending machine and be fine. You might be a bit sick because you'd be eating and then instantly exercising, but you could probably have a feature where it would turn into no calories because you'd eat it and you'd instantly burn it off.
I mean, to be fair though, you'd have to do a long bit of exercise just to get rid of even just like a single chocolate bar. So
yeah, I think it was like a single chocolate bar is like you'd have to be on an exercise bike for about half an hour to 45 minutes.
Yeah, somewhere like that. Yeah. Well,
but if you had the whole day in the gym, you could do it. So you could like have a Kit Kat and then do 30 minutes on the bike, then go back downstairs to the vending machine, have another, chocolate bar, back up and do another 45 minutes on the bike.
Not that you want to do that, but yeah.
You'll probably be really sick, actually.
Indeed, yes.
Well,
indeed.
Events, some common events there, and not common, but some uncommon, some rare.
Indeed.
What to talk about there.
Gosh. Thank you for joining me, Phil.
How, Andrew? How do we still manage to come up with topics after so long?
Well,
it's just amazing.
We're that good. Well, that's amazing.
There's always something going on, that's the thing.
Indeed there is. And I hope you enjoyed listening too, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know what's the funnest or craziest or most unusual thing you've done in your life, if you want to share.
Tell me. If anyone's done laser tag, tell me what it's like, because I would really like to know if someone has done some laser tag, or if someone has even done an escape room.
Yeah.
What time did you get out in?
Yeah, well, other than that, we'll wrap up here then. So, social medias, propaganda channel link, etc., all down in the video description. And if you enjoyed, a like's always appreciated. But other than that, it's two of us signing off now.
Hey, Mr. Blobby. Oh God,
no.
I hope he doesn't fucking turn up.
That was a random interjection.
Yeah. But anyway, goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. Ooh! Hi! What are you? Hey, viewers and viewesses! Gay! Get off my freaking table, you bastard! Get out of it! How do I deal with this? Where's my freaking staff? There it is. He's taking my bloody table away, the bastard! Oi! There's another one down there! What is this? No! Come back here! Get back there with my bloody workbench, you bitch! Well, I wasn't expecting this to happen. Get out! Get the hell out! Well, this is a fantastic start to the video. Oi! You're going down, bitch! Just lock onto him, please, Grandalf. Where is he? There he is. God dang it, there's two of them.